It's of course, a very vexing issue because people who believe devoutly in religion will tell you that there's no question there. It's already answered, which is that we're obligated to respect and believe and follow the word of God, however that word is determined. I did with a colleague of mine who had been at the UCLA Medical School, head of the Psychiatric Research Institute, Michael McGuire, a book called God's Brain, in which we were, I think, able to suggest, if not demonstrate, that religion is really made by the brain. It's a secretion of the brain. And this gets us away from the issue of whether religion is true or not true. The fact is that there are 4,200 religions in the world, each of them believing that they're absolutely correct, and everyone should follow their views. And some 90% of the human beings are describable by themselves, if not others, as religious. So we're not dealing here with a casual phenomenon, even though no one has any evidence of the stories behind the religions. And so we got interested in this massive unreality, which is in fact finally a real reality, namely religions. And so there are cathedrals in towns, there are tax exemptions, there are people donating money to religion. Still in America, religions receive more donations than any other part of the community. And so we were fascinated with what animated this. And as I said, I think we were able to suggest, if not also demonstrate, that the brain creates religion and the brain consumes religion. Yes, that's the argument that Michael McGuire discerned in the matter of serotonin. Uh, he discovered that serotonin in primates was associated with high status, and that when animals had high status, they felt better. It's not unreasonable. If you took away their high status, their serotonin levels would crash, their brains would begin producing more cortisol and other neurotransmitters that are associated with feeling mean and feeling bad and feeling low. And so we decided that one of the ways of looking at religion is to what extent and how does it generate the serotonergic juices that make us feel good. Hence, you go to a mass in a major cathedral or anywhere, or a slum Baptist church, and there's music and there's color and there's activity, and it appears that people actually get some brain juice out of it. And that brain juice, again, self created and self consumed, is the story, we think, of religion. Well, there's an argument about Europe, which has tended in the recent years, to become less formally religious. So the French, for example, rarely go to Mass. There are certain fictional religious observances, but they don't really abide by it. On the other hand, they're the most enthusiastic pill poppers in Europe. And it may be that they're taking the Mass into their skull with a pill. So there is the pharmacological element of brain soothing. Let me just back up for a second. What we described was a kind of malaise of the brain we call brain pain. That's when you're late for work, when you're driving somewhere vital and you get a flat tire, you're working with somebody who's a certified moron, you have brain pain. And everybody has that. It's in the nature of the human brain to observe, to seek out, and to conjure up problems, evaluate the environment. In contrast, we suggested that one of the things that religions do is provide brain soothing. They soothe the brain the way a spa does, or a massage, or exercise, or going for a walk in the park. And so there is a kind of uh, bracket here between brain pain, brain soothe, and religion may be one of the main producers of the brain soothing phenomenon in a way that's not that expensive or destructive or difficult. All you have to do is show up Sunday morning.